Highland sleeping bag by Ruffwear is actually a fairly neat piece of kit. The main job of it is to separate your dog from the ground, and that's exactly what it does for Finn. We've been working with it for a few months now, and just making sure that it works in the way we want it to, and how it integrates with other pieces of Ruffwear kit. So what we've got is a waterproof material. It's a polyester that's going to keep the most of the dew off, not necessarily heavy rain, but dew for sure it'll keep off, and the insulating properties inside, the synthetic, means that it actually stays warm when wet. So we know that that natural down doesn't do that, that when it gets wet it loses that insulating properties, but this synthetic down definitely will. It'll keep that, and it'll make sure that your dog is separated from the ground even when it's wet by those insulating properties. And to get a dog inside, if you've got a small dog, then it's going to be fairly simple, fairly straightforward. Finn here is actually 35 kilos. He's a big Labrador, as Labradors go, but he fits inside quite nice. And it actually insulates him from the ground, but also from the air too, which is exactly what we want when we're out on cold nights. Not necessarily a night like this where it's nice and warm, but in the Brecon Beacons, it does actually get quite cold quite fast. So the zip that comes round all the way to this part opens up to make a fairly big surface area. It's actually a really big surface area. So if you don't want to wrap your dog up, or perhaps he's got the Quincy insulating jacket and he doesn't necessarily need to be insulated from the air, then just insulate it from the ground using this. You can do it as a double layer or as a single layer, and you'll stay on there quite nice. He knows that this is his bed, don't you? That's your bed. And the neat thing about it is that it also integrates with one of the other Ruffwear products, which is the landing pad. So this is the Ruffwear landing pad, another thing to separate your dog from the ground. And as it opens up, do you want to use it? As it opens up, we can see this is what it looks like. Obviously, you don't use it on top of your dog, you would use it underneath your dog. And the Ruffwear landing pad is the same size as the Highlands sleeping bag, and actually fits inside. So as you flip your sleeping bag over, which I need to go under there, Finn. Excuse me. Can I go under there? Come on in, off. Good boy. So as you put that, come on this side. As you flip the sleeping bag over, you can see that there's a hole on the back, and the landing pad actually goes inside there. So you flip it over, open up the landing pad on the back, and the landing pad goes in. Fits all the way in, all the way to the back, and then you slot it in like so. And that's another layer that will keep your dog insulated from the ground. So especially on snowy terrain, that's exactly what you want to be using it for, is to separate your dog from the snow, and that'll add an extra layer. So now, Finn, can I jump inside you, buddy? On your bed, come on your bed. Good boy. So as they go inside, you make sure that you throw that back over, zip comes all the way around, and they can either use it to lie on top of or lie inside. So he's got his bivvy, I've got mine, and you can bivvy as much as you want in these beautiful Welsh mountains.